Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today I'm bringing my best of the month for the month of May 2024. This particular game happens to be a solo game. It happens to be a game I have played cooperatively as well, and I have already made some videos for it. This happens to be one of my smallest games I've played that has made my best of the month. It is a button shy game. This is a very new release called The Last Lighthouse. It's received lots of likes as well. And yes, it's a Scott Almes game. I've made many other videos about Scott Almes. This is a game involving only 18 cards, of which only 16 you kind of play with. And yes, it's a 9 out of 10 rating for me, much higher than average. Obviously my average rating being a 6.39 based on over 2,500 reviews. Now this is a game whereby it's a kind of tower defense game in some respect. It's a kind of, as I said, a kind of cooperative game as well, whereby you're going to have cards which either represent a trap or, sorry, this represents a nightmare or it represents a trap. Now, the rulebook isn't very clear because it doesn't tell you that actually traps are good. You want these traps. You're trying to stop these nightmares using these traps. And what you're looking to do on your turn is pretty much bring out one of the cards from your hand, and the aim of the game is basically to last until all the cards go from the deck. So once you have got rid of a nightmare, you basically will get it as a trap. So whatever nightmare you have, you'll get it as a trap, and ultimately it's going to go into your hand. Now I am filming this slightly differently, so it is in HD, but there's a bit of a wobble. I'm aware of that. I do apologise. It's to do with just trying to make sure you do get enough decent audio. So if you happen to finish your turn and maybe you haven't fought off this nightmare, it will be doing damage, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and it's trying to hit your lighthouse. So it's going to come out to the right hand side of the board. There's typically 4 cards out as well, with 4 different difficulty levels, of which there's easy, normal, hard, and then nightmare. I haven't tried nightmare yet. I don't know anyone who's actually managed to complete on nightmare. This is just your kind of like Cthulhu kind of card to kind of track your health, and you're moving it along this little track here. So you're going to start on the bottom and work your way up. Personally, I think a player aid, or using this as a player aid, so you can actually see the 5 steps, would be really helpful, and that's why it doesn't get a perfect 10 for me, amongst other reasons. There's other reasons that I did mention, obviously the fact that trap wasn't clearly stated, but aside from that, very impressed. This is in the Simply Solo playlist as well, in terms of solo, and I've also made a playlist as well in terms of for playthrough, so this is in that playthrough playlist as well. Any questions, of course, do let me know as always. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I look forward to bringing you the June, obviously, best of the month. As always, it's a game played in the month that I am recording as well. Hope you found of interest. What are your thoughts? Have you heard of it? Have you tried it? Do you like solo games? Do you like playing cooperative games solo? Of course, as always, I'm keen to hear and, of course, keen to listen and articulate and adjust to make sure you guys are interested in what you're seeing. But thanks so much for watching. For now, back to the table.